Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here with a watercoloring card video for you guys. This is featuring a stamp and die set from YIXUAN Scrapbooking. I've done a haul on the stamp sets that I had just received, so I'll link that down below. I thought this was a really cute one, so I want to try to color that one. Also, it's featuring ARTEZA watercolor paper pad. This is a 9x12 32 sheet 300 GM. It's a nice textured pad. It's cold press. So I'll be using the watercolor pad from ARTEZA. It's also featuring some paint markers that I received from LANRENWENG. So I have a little video on that I will upload explaining, like unboxing this. So I'll be using some of the paint markers here today. So I have some other things here. I have like a little water pen, my little bucket here. I'm using some Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and of course my stamp block. I'll also be using some cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse, so I'll link these down as well. So if you want to see what kind of card I make and what this turns out to be with my watercoloring skills, then stay tuned. If you are under the age of 18 and are watching this video, please stop now. This content was not intended for you. All right, I have my markers here. I am going with a pastel color, of course, because I love it, but really fun set here. So I'll definitely be playing with this a lot more. I am going to choose a few colors here that I think will go well. I think these are all super beautiful colors. These are actually acrylic painters, so great for watercoloring. And then just gonna go with a couple of other things here. One more. I think that'll be good. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need one more. Now I think I'm done. I believe. If not, I can always go back in here and pick some more. All right. These are the colors that I've chosen. I may have to prime some of these. You do want to make sure that you shake them up very well. Get everything all blended in there, and then set these off to the side. I'm going to cut my paper out. I want to try to have everything ready. All right. Cut this sheet down to 5.5. This is an 8.5 by 11. I want my black piece to be 4 by 5. My base will be 4.25 by 5.5. And then I'll need another piece that is 4 by 5 for the inside. And then my watercolor piece will be 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'm going to score my base in half. This is the 8.5 by 11. Well, it's 8.5 by 5.5. So I'm going to score it at 4 1/4 to create my card base. Press that out. After reviewing the play on the field, I think I'm going to cut this down. Instead of, this is the watercolor paper, it's 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'm going to cut it down 1/4 inch. So to 3.5 by 4.5. I wanted it to have a nice border around it. Bring this back in and take my stamp out. It's a stamp and die set, but I'll just be using the stamps today. And this one I'm going to stamp on the inside. A best friend helps you find the rainbow on a rainy day. I thought that was really cool. Okay. Put that on my block, and I'm just going to stamp it in the middle. Beautiful. Just going to be using some ATG tape. And we're just going to plug that right here in the back. And then while we're here, we'll go ahead and lay down my black piece here, my base. Right here on the front. This is the watercolor paper. I I have my water here and my paintbrush, or my brush. I also have a piece of acetate here off to the side. And my markers. All right. And I have a little napkin. I'm going to start out with my little color wheel that I have going on here. All right. I'm going to start with this yellow. And I'm going to make like some faux rainbows. And then I'll wet my water brush here. And just kind of prime that along the line here. My goal is to have it be a little messy. Just wet it a little bit more. Perfect. I kind of want it to drain a little bit. And then I'll wash my brush off. I'm going to skip the next row because I want my pink to go next, but I don't want them to bleed. So I'm going to give pink a little space. And then we do green. Get my brush here. Just wiggle it out. Yellow looks like it's good to go. So we can do pink. Just going to clean off my brush. Love that. All right. And then let's do this purple one. All right, now we're going to go ahead and stamp. Get my ink on here. Beautiful. That looks so nice. Such a nice and crisp image. I can actually bring in some more colors, but first I want to do my bottoms before I do too much. So I have my gray here. All right, and then I'm going to add a little bit of blue just to intertwine with this. Not too much more water. I'm just going to create like a little bit of more depth. Okay, let that sit and dry for a quick second. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and stamp, or not stamp. I'm going to go ahead and cut out my corners using my punch. This punch is so old, but when I need it, it comes through for me every time. So I keep it on hand. And I'm just going to fold these over and give them a press. This is dry. So the last thing I'm going to do is grab my black painter, add some paint to my acetate sheet, I'm going to grab one of my Dollar Tree brushes and add water to it. Make it nice and liquidy. And then we're going to make some splatters. Because why not? Okay, we're going to let that dry. All right, so that's dry. Now we're going to put the photo corners on. Just like so. Open them up in the back. Okay, add a little glue. So, oh my gosh, that looks super cute. Press these down. Okay. And then I'm going to add some tape to the back. This is foam tape. We'll bring our card back out. We'll add some glue. Put this on here. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. That looks adorable. Oh my goodness, so cute. A best friend helps you find the rainbows on a rainy day. How adorable is that? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will have the links to all the products that I've used in today's video. I hope you guys like what I created. Don't forget to take a second and hit that like button if you like what I did, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.